Just because someone can afford you doesn't make them your ideal client. Let's talk about it. A couple days ago, I was having a conversation with a potential client, and like most coaches, she was looking to attract more prospects who could afford her coaching. Just to give you some context, she's a life coach. She wanted to be able to attract people who had money, so she decided to say in her message statement, I help successful entrepreneurs. This is what most people do. We think that the way we attract clients with money is to focus on working with lawyers or executives or successful entrepreneurs. But this is not the right approach. Just because you attract someone who generally earns more money doesn't mean that they're going to buy your program or services. In other words, a high level of income doesn't translate to high ticket sales. Let me show you how even a broke person can afford your high ticket program. Imagine you work at McDonald's, right? You're earning minimum wage, and so basically you're broke. And then one day you get some news. Unfortunately, you've been diagnosed with a terminal disease. You've got 4 weeks to live. Obviously, you're devastated, but a few days later, you happen to run into a doctor. And while speaking to this doctor, he delivers you some incredible news. He says, hey, I've actually cured 1,000 people with the exact same disease. They were all terminal and they all survived. What I did is give them a special hemp oil and it works every time. The only thing is the hemp oil is $10,000 for one dose. Now let me ask you, are you gonna find the money to pay for that $10,000 dose? Absolutely. It doesn't matter that you're broke. You're going to borrow it from friends or family. You're going to put it on a credit card. You're going to do everything that you have to do to get that dose. So what have I just demonstrated here? I've demonstrated that even a broke person can find the money for your premium programs and services. How? Well, because it's not the demographic. It's not how much money they make. If you want to sell a high ticket service, what's the most important is that you focus on a market with a painful problem who wants to solve it now. And focus on your ability to articulate the solution you provide. So when you help someone with a painful problem, the more pain the better, they will find the money to solve it. It's that simple.